Hello friends, today we will be preparing colocasia patties or puffs. This is a very delicious homemade snack recipe which can be easily made at home. So these are arbi or colocasia puffs. So I'll show you the complete recipe. So please watch it until the end. So in this recipe, first we will prepare the butter from the clarified butter. So we have taken 150 gram or 150 ml of clarified butter. So we will start by making the butter. So we have heated a pan and then we have added the clarified butter or ghee into the pan. This is about 150 ml and on full flame we have to heat it completely, and then it will, so we have to cool it until we can touch it. It's not that hot. Then we have to add ice cubes into the pan. So along with the ice cubes we need to add the cold chilled water, which is the refrigerated water, into the pan. So in some time the butter will start to collect in the pan, and then we need to remove it from the pan. So this is a complete puffs or patties recipe. This is a veg patties. So the first process is to make butter at home. You can also use the butter which is available in the market. So once we add the chilled water and ice cubes, we need to leave it a while, and then as you can see, the butter has start to collect here. So this butter will be collected and we will keep and store it in a tray in refrigerator. So the thing is that you can collect this butter and keep it stored in refrigerator for many days, and this butter can be used in many recipes. So this is a easy recipe to make butter at home using the clarified butter or ghee which is readily available. So this whole butter which we have prepared is used will be used in the patties or puffs recipe. So I'll be showing the complete recipe. It's a how to make puff sheets, butter, and the complete puffs, the masalas, the fillings. So we need to collect the butter and we need to place it in a tray, and we will make it flat, and then we will keep it in fridge or refrigerator so that we can use it in future. But this whole butter we have used it in the puffs recipe. So please watch it until the end. So once we add it in a tray, we will make it flat. If you have not subscribed to our channel until now, please subscribe and tap on the bell icon so that you can receive our latest recipe notifications. So our butter is ready now. So this butter will be kept in fridge, and whenever you need to make puffs, you need to remove it 30 minutes before making the puffs. We are preparing the puff sheets now. So for that we have taken all purpose flour or the refined wheat flour, which is also known as maida, into a bowl. We have taken about 250 grams of all purpose flour, and then we have to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt into it. So once we add salt, then we will be adding carom seeds powder into this flour. Carom seeds are also known as ajwain. So adding ajwain gives a good aroma to the recipe or the puff sheets. Also it enhances the taste of the puff sheets. So now we are making the puff sheets, puffs or the patties. This is a very easy recipe which can be prepared at home. Usually we buy puffs or patties from the bakery, but this can be prepared easily at home. So as you can see, we have taken out the butter. Now what we'll be doing is we will be dividing the whole butter into 3.5 parts, which will be taken step by step into the puffs or patties recipe. So we will make three and a small part of it, and the three parts will be used in the puff sheets and the little will be used in the flour. So as you can see, we need to add a little of butter into the flour. You can also use, so now this is the semolina or rava which we have added. We have used about 2 tablespoons of semolina or rava into this recipe. Adding rava makes the puff sheets very crispy. So now we need to knead it into a dough. Like the same way we prepare chapati or roti, we need to prepare the dough. So we need to completely knead it, and we need to add a little water and keep on kneading it. Same process. The total quantity of water which we have required here is total is 1 cup. So once we knead the dough, we need to keep it aside for 30 minutes, and then we'll be taking it out and preparing the puff sheets. The puff sheet making process is a little longer, which I'll be showing you. but it is a very important step, so it is very necessary you follow the complete instructions. So now we have removed a little maida or the refined wheat flour from the, so this maida will be used later. So we have also added 1 tablespoon of grinded sugar into this puff sheet dough. So even you can add it now itself. So now we will add a little water and we need to completely knead it into a dough, and we need to keep it a little moist, because once we knead the dough and keep it aside for 30 minutes, the semolina which we have used or the rava which we have used, it will absorb the moisture and it will balance the dough, and it will be ready in 30 minutes, and then we will take the dough and prepare it for the puff sheets. So this is a one of the process in the puff sheet recipe. So what you can do is, whenever, so what the easier method here is to make this whole recipe into parts. You can prepare the puff sheets and keep it in refrigerator, and whenever you feel like preparing the puffs or patties, you can remove the dough and prepare the puffs or patties. So in that way you can make it very quickly. So you can, so we will keep this dough aside for 30 minutes, and then we will start preparing the puff sheets. So once we take it out after 30 minutes, once, as you can see, 30 minutes have been over. Now we need to also we need to knead the dough a little, because to make it more soft, so we will knead it again to make it a little soft for the puff sheets. So the puff sheet making process is a little longer, which I will be showing you completely, and which is very necessary. You can prepare it and keep it in refrigerator and use it whenever you want to make puffs or patties. So this is a complete recipe. So after kneading it a little more, now we will preparing the puff sheets. So the maida or the refined wheat flour which we have kept aside, we will be using it now, and to roll the sheet, this is the maida which we have used, the remaining maida. Now we have to apply it to the dough, and now the dough will be rolled out. So there is a total three steps in this puff sheet recipe. So now we will be taking out the butter which we have prepared and kept in the fridge. As you can see, we have divided the butter into 3 parts for 3 steps. So for each step we need to add the butter, apply it completely to the sheet, and then we need to fold it and keep it in refrigerator for 15 minutes, and then again we have to take it out. Again we have to roll it out and then apply butter. So this is a puff sheet making process which is very crucial to the recipe. So even you can prepare this in large quantities and keep it in fridge, and whenever you feel like preparing puffs or patties, you can remove it, and then quickly and easily you can prepare the puffs. So this is a complete recipe which I am showing you. So after, so one part of the butter which we have used, now we will be applying it completely to the sheet. We need to apply it completely to the sheet, and once we apply it completely, then we will be folding the sheet into a square pocket, and then we need to place that sheet into a refrigerator and for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes we have to take it out again, and then we have to repeat this process. This process is repeated 3 times with using, hence the 3 parts of butter which will be used in the same way. So once we apply the butter completely, now we will sprinkle some of the maida over the top of the sheet, and we need to fold it from both the sides. So this is a process of making the sheet, and if you follow this completely, then you can prepare very crispy puff sheets. So we need to fold it in a square shape, and then we need to keep it in a refrigerator for 15 minutes. So once 15 minutes is over, we need to take it out from the refrigerator, and then we have to again repeat the process and again keep it in the fridge. So this process is repeated 3 times using the 3 parts of butter. So as you can see, now we need to fold it in a square pocket, and we need to place it in a bowl and keep it into the fridge. So the the arbi or the colocasia puff patties recipe which we are preparing today is a very delicious veg puffs recipe. So the sheet is ready now. Now we need to keep this in fridge, and this process is repeated 3 times because this is a very important step of the puff making process. So this is a very tasty puffs or patties which we have prepared. So now we need to keep this in fridge for 15 minutes as we have kept it in a bowl. So we need to close the lid and keep it for 15 minutes. So as you can see, this is the first part of the process which we have taken out from the fridge after keeping it for 15 minutes. Now again we need to process it in the same way. We need to repeat the process. Again we have to roll it out, and then we need to apply the butter, and again fold into a square pocket and keep it in a refrigerator. So this is the second time we are rolling out the sheets. So total we have to do it for 3 times. So the arbi or colocasia patties we are making. So the filling which we have used dry masala which doesn't require any cooking. So you can prepare the filling of your choice. You can also use any non-veg ingredients like mutton or chicken keema or egg, or any veg filling like aloo matar or potatoes, or any paneer. So in a similar way we have used the arbi or colocasia as a filling for this recipe. So this is a complete veg puffs recipe which you can prepare easily at home, and you can prepare this recipe in steps so that it can be made very quickly. So this is the second time which we are doing this sheet now. So once we have applied it, same we have to repeat the process total for total of 3 times. So this is the second time. We need to sprinkle the maida flour, and we need to fold it in the same manner, and then we have to keep it in fridge for 15 minutes. So this is the second time we are repeating the process. So we need to do it for complete of total of 3 times. So we are preparing the arbi or colocasia patties. So we are making this process so that we can make so that the puff sheets are crispier. So now we will be keeping it in refrigerator for second time. So this is if you prepare the recipe at a time, so it can become very tedious. So what you can do is you can prepare this recipe in steps. You can prepare the butter first, and then you can prepare the sheets and keep it in fridge, and whenever in the weekend or anytime if you feel like preparing the puffs, you can take it out and then directly prepare the puffs. So in that way you can make the puffs very quick and in an easy manner. So this is one of the part of the puff making process. So this is the sheet process, the process to make the sheets which will be used in the puff recipe. So you can prepare the filling of your choice by using any vegetable or non-veg ingredients. So this is the final time which we are rolling out, and this is the last part of butter which will be used in the sheet. So once we apply it thoroughly to the sheet, we need to fold it into a square pocket and keep it into a refrigerator. So this is the final time we'll be keeping it in a refrigerator. And now once you keep it in a fridge, then if you want to make the puffs after 2-3 days, you can directly remove it out at the time of preparing, or as we have prepared it immediately. So once we keep it for 15 minutes now, then we will be taking it out, and then we will directly rolling out the sheets because we have prepared the puffs at the same time. So I will be telling you the complete process or instructions on how much temperature you need to bake in oven, as well as the how much to cook in pressure cooker. So we have used a cloth, and we have placed the sheet into a cloth, and then we need to place it in a bowl, and we have to keep it in fridge. So once we take it out from the fridge, then we will directly roll it out and cut it out for the puffs. So this is the arbi or colocasia which will be used in our filling. So this is a very healthy vegetable. So we have used 250 grams of this. We need to boil it first, and then we need to remove the skin of the arbi. So we need to boil it in a cooker. So we have used 250 grams of RB or colocasia, we need to add water in such a way that it fills the, so that the RBs are completely immersed in water, and we need to cook the RBs for until 4 whistles in the cooker. So we need to prepare a dry masala. Once it is boiled, we will take it out. So please remember, we need to cook it until 4 whistles in the cooker. So we will be adding a little salt, and as you can see, we have removed the skin. So this is the RB which has been boiled. Now we will be preparing the simple dry masala. For that, I will be showing you the ingredients. If you want it a little harder, you can also cook it until only 2 whistles. So what we have done is we have cooked it until 4 whistles. So we need to make it into halves. So now we will prepare the simple dry masala. For that, what we'll be doing is we need 1.5 tablespoon of red chili powder, half teaspoon of amchur powder or the dried mango powder. So we have prepared a masala, very tangy, a little spicy. So this is the amchur powder or the dried mango powder of half teaspoon. Now we need to add half teaspoon of black pepper powder, and we have used 1.5 teaspoon of coriander seeds powder, so which has been coarsely grinded. And now next we'll be adding salt as per taste, which will be, see, now as you can see, we have used, as you can see, we have added a little of salt. So adding red chili powder is as per your taste. Now we have added half teaspoon of cumin seeds, which is known as jeera, and half teaspoon of ajwain or the carom seeds. We have used carom seeds in the puff sheet as well as in the masala because it's a very healthy ingredient and spice which is good for stomach. So now we need to mix it thoroughly, and this dry masala will be applied to the RB or the colocasia, and those masala applied RBs will be kept in between the puff sheets, and then we will be rolling it out. We will be folding it and keeping it in the oven. So we need to sprinkle it first, and then we need to make sure every part of the RB is mixed with the masala, and then we need to, so as you can see, we need to close it now. So as we have made two halves of the RB, now after applying masala we have closed it, and this will be placed into the puff sheet. So this is the puff sheet dough which we have kept it. So we have removed it from fridge. Now this is the final time we'll be rolling it out. If you want, you can keep this dough for 2-3 days in fridge, and then in a weekend or whenever you feel like preparing the puffs, you can prepare the puffs. So once we have rolled it out, we need to cut it out into sheets. Once we make the sheets, then we need to place the, so we have sprinkled maida so that it doesn't stick to the plate. Now we need to cut it out. So what we need to do is, in oven you have to preheat the oven for 10 minutes on 220 degrees, and then once you place the puffs into the oven, you need to bake it for 45 minutes. So please remember this. This is a method to prepare in oven. And in cooker, what you need to do is, you have to same way preheat a cooker for 10 minutes. You need to add salt at base, and you have to keep the patties on in a vessel on a stand and close the lid and cook on full flame for 10 minutes. After that, you need to lower the flame for medium flame and then cook for 50 minutes. So this is the oven. Now we have preheated the oven for 10 minutes on 220 degrees, and then once we place the puffs, we have totally baked it for 45 minutes. So please remember this, we have tested it, so it requires 45 minutes on 220 degrees to prepare it fully. And if you want, you can prepare the same in cooker as I have told you the instructions. So please try this recipe and comment us below. So these are very crispy and very tasty simple veg puffs which are prepared using colocasia or RB. If you have liked this recipe, please like and share it with your family and friends. If you have any doubts or comments, please tell us to the comment section below. So Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.